Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. How is everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing fabulously well. So today we are going to be trying out and testing some of the makeup that I picked up in my Superdrug haul. So we have got some contour, some blush, some highlight, some more highlight, we've got some lips people, we've got some concealer, we've got everything going on here. So we have got a whole bunch of products to try in today's video. So if you guys want to see how I applied this makeup and if I thought it was any good, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so I have gone ahead and done my eyes and brows off camera. So I basically just used the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette to create this little eye look here for you guys. And I just used this colour right here as an all over lid and transition shade. And then I used this colour in here just to add a bit of shimmer, you know, as you can see around it, you know. Really simple, not mad at it, pretty cute. I don't mind it. I think the shadow is quite nice. So let me know in the comments below if you think this sucks or not. So let's go ahead and just curl our lashes so we can just, you know, get the eyes done. Okay, so lashes are curled. I really can't go without curling my lashes because other than that they just stand like dead straight and literally I can't deal. So obviously in my Superdrug drugstore haul, you guys saw me pick up the Maybelline Great Lash Big Mascara. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. Automatically, the wand gives me concerns, but anyway, let's just go ahead and coat the lashes, shall we? Now, oh, this formula is quite watery. That's one thing I am noticing right now, is that the formula is quite watery. So I can imagine that if you weren't careful with this, you could essentially get it all over your eye makeup and it could turn into a hot mess. So I'm just carefully coating the lashes. It's not bad though, like it's actually not a bad mascara. It's giving me length. I wouldn't say it's giving me body, but it's definitely giving me length. Okay, so mascara is on. I'm gonna leave the bottom lashes until after I've done like my concealer, foundation, everything like that, just so that, you know, I don't get like a mess all over my face, basically. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I don't have a new primer to try, so I'm just going to use my Benefit Professional, and I'm going to also use my Benefit Matte Rescue as well, just to prime my skin. Alright guys, so now for the first impressions on some foundation. So obviously you guys saw that I picked up the Collection Lasting Perfection 16 Hour Wear Foundation from my Superdrug haul, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to go ahead and just apply this to the face and give it a shot really. Now again, my dilemma with the applicator, I'm not really too sure on what happened here, but again, we're just going to go ahead and apply that with this dodgy applicator. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques buffing brush to buff this into my skin. So let's have a look. Okay, so first impressions, it's definitely not full coverage. It's definitely not a full coverage foundation, without a doubt. The colour match is pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. Colour match is alright, not bad. Okay, something's telling me that it might have been a good idea to apply this with a beauty blender. But again, I always find it's best when trying a new foundation to apply it with a brush, just to see how it truly applies, you know, and then go from there. So first impressions, not bad at all. I will say that definitely the coverage is not full. It's not a full coverage foundation, without a doubt. The finish is, what would I say about the finish? I mean, the finish is nice. I think it's more of a satin finish. I wouldn't say that it's matte because I can definitely see some sheen on my cheeks here. And I can also see, you know, a bit of a sheen right here on my forehead, just above my brows. So I would definitely say that it is not, you know, a matte fine foundation. But however, I'm not mad at it. And I don't feel like I want to build it up either. Like, I don't feel like I want a full cake face of foundation today. I feel like I just want, you know, a one layer kind of even finish. I'm actually not mad at it. Okay, next I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. Now, again, I touched on this in my drugstore haul. This concealer is meant to be comparable to the Tarte Shape Tape. Now, my friend on YouTube, Gilded Phoenix Vlogs, said that she wasn't really a fan of this concealer. So let's just see if she was right, or if it's a matter of skin tones and skin types where this will actually work for you. So I'm just going to use this to blend into the skin. The colour is decent. I would say the colour is decent for my skin tone. It may be a bit light. I mean, the undertones of this concealer are definitely peachy pink. They're not yellow. And for some people, you know, we prefer, well, people of colour prefer, you know, a more yellow undertone, because a lot of us can be quite golden. I feel like I'm a mix between the two. And it does dry very quickly, this concealer. I'm just telling you now. Alright, so the concealer is applied. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at the minute. On a close-up, bear with me, I think it looks nice. I think it looks nice. Because I have oily skin, I think that it will work well for me simply because of that. I think maybe if you had dry skin, the same problem that people have with the Tarte Shape Tape is that those who are more drier in skin texture, they tend to not like it because it just makes them look like a crumbly mess, really. Okay, so next new product on the bandwagon. Let me just have a sip of tea. Bear with. Okay guys, so next new product is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder. So again, you know, I've been dying to try this out since they released my shade. So I'm going to go ahead and just powder the entire face with this. And then what I will do after this is I will go in and powder, contour just a little bit, add blush and everything. And then we will just set all that with some Urban Decay Chill All Nighter, just to, you know, melt all those powders into the skin. So first impressions on this, I like it. It's giving me a very airbrushed finish. Looking closely in my mirror, I actually really like it. The colour match is pretty good. I don't feel like it makes me look dusty or like dead, basically. Alright guys, so after that we're going to move on to a bit of, you know, contouring, a little bit of something something. So I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Iconic Lights and Contour Pro palette. I'm going to go in with the darkest shade here. Again, I don't know if it's going to even show up on my skin, but we'll give it a shot. So I'm just going to take this Morphe brush and dip into the product. So just get a generous amount, and then we're just going to lightly contour my cheeks. Okay. So, I mean, there is colour there. There definitely is colour there. However, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't think it's giving me what I'm looking for, basically. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Can you see? I mean, look, you can see the shadow. You definitely can see the shadow, but you know, I don't know. I don't know if it's any good. I'd have to see. I'll have to see definitely, and like use it a couple more times, because at this precise moment in time, yes, I can see the shadow. I can definitely see the shadow that is created here. The tones of this are quite red. The undertones of this powder is quite red. You can see that from the pan here. You can tell definitely that the tone for this, the undertone for this is reddish. And this is a problem that I have with contour powders for deeper skin tones, is that a lot of the undertones with the contour powders are reddish, and it's like not all of our undertones are red. Some of us can be like quite cool undertones, especially for somebody who's mixed race like me. You know, my undertones are quite cool. I wouldn't necessarily say I have warm undertones, like 100% I wouldn't. So yeah. So yeah, okay, let's go ahead and try the banana powder out of this as well then. Just to, you know, sit underneath the eyes. So I'm just going to tap into that, and I'm just using a Real Techniques. This is a blush brush actually, but you can use it for any type of powders, you know. Brushes are, you know, not just for one purpose. So just going to use that. One thing I will say about these powders is that they are quite powdery. I know, a powder is powdery, what do you know? But yeah, so the amount of fallout is quite, well, you can't really see on camera, but there is quite a lot of fallout there. So I'm just gonna use that banana powder just to clean up underneath that contour as well, just so that there is no weirdness going on. You know what you guys think of this contour? Like, I mean, is it doing a thing? Is it actually doing a thing? Like, let me know in the comment section down below if you think it's actually alright for my skin tone, if I'm just being extra. Alright guys, so next item on the list is the Makeup Revolution blush palette. So again, you guys know the dedication to my Morphe 9B is real, people, okay? It's real. So it's time to switch it up because I've rinsed it like to filth. So we're going to go in and just use, I think I'm going to use the two matte shades in this little palette. And I've been watching, actually I might dip into this shade right here, just because, so this shade and that shade, just because this one I feel was a bit too light. So again, powdery, quite a lot of kickback, but again, you know. So we're just gonna brush that very lightly onto the skin as per Lisa Eldridge's instruction, because I know sometimes I can go quite ham with the blush, so I need to kind of just chill it out. So we've got some blush on the cheeks. I'm not mad at it, I'm not mad at it at all. I always like to add a little bit of blush just on my nose as well, because obviously you want that flushed look not just to be on your cheeks. You know, people tend to get flushed, you know, all over. So I just want to add a bit of that flush just to the center as well, just like you'd add highlight. And again, I've learnt this trick from Lisa Eldridge as well. So she always kind of does the blush in like a C shape and then just hits the highest points of the face like ever so lightly, and she says that it really just gives a more overall natural finish. Natural, you know. Alright guys, so next product that I picked up that wasn't in my Superdrug haul, but it is a brand new product for me, is the Makeup Revolution Liquid Highlighter. Now these are like dupes for the Cover FX custom cover drops and the Iconic London dewdrops, I think they are. I think that's what they're called. So this is in the shade Liquid Champagne. So let's just go ahead and dot this. Oh, isn't that nice? So just dot this on the tops of the cheeks. Okay, just give us that highlight there. Oh my god, look at that! Oh my days, look at this highlight, please. Okay, and then I'm just gonna literally take my Real Techniques sponge and just, oh I don't know, and just pat that in. Oh my days. So let's bring it up here as well to the temples, and then I'm just gonna go in with my hand and just blend it all out even further. Wow, look at that highlight, people. Yes, wowza. Okay, let's do the other side. So let's just bat that in. Right now it's way too stark, so I need to go and fix it basically. So I'm just gonna go in with my foundation brush and just soften it all, just so that there are no harsh lines. So I'm literally just going to go back in with my foundation and soften it all. Just so, again, there are no, and I mean, you know, you can't take away from that. Pretty, very pretty. So this is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. I saw CC Clark Beauty talking about this on Instagram, and obviously you guys know already Rachel Leary put me onto this, so oh, I got foundation on my top. Right, anyways, so we're gonna go in and highlight. So I'm just gonna take my Real Techniques contour brush, pick up some of that beautiful highlighter, and then just top it right here. Woo! Yes, people. It's a wow. Okay, it's a wow. It's actually a wow. Okay, I'm glowing for everything. I'm literally, fuck it. I'm yeah. Yes. Just YOLO the situation, D. Just fucking YOLO it. Right. Sorry for the swearing, people. Okay, so we have highlighted the nose. So I'm Rudolph, the gold nose reindeer. And yeah, I'm glowing for the gods. I'm glowing for T'Challa. I'm glowing for Wakanda. I'm glowing for fucking everything. Okay, so love this. Banging. I mean, I just mean. Okay. Alright, so next product that I got, we are almost done. So I picked up the L'Oreal Paris lip paint in the color Nude on Fleek. So this wasn't in my drugstore. I said drugstore. This wasn't in my Superdrug haul, but I picked this up the other day on my way home from work. So let's go ahead and just apply this, shall we? Okay, very moussey. I mean, it's not bad. Like, the colour's not bad. It's not very opaque. It's not that pigmented. Like, it's like my lips but better. Like, that's how I feel. It's like my lips but better. I wouldn't say that it's an amazing colour or anything like that. I would say it's okay. Like, that's how I feel about it. I'd say it's just okay. And yeah, like, it's not anything to scream and shout about. Like, that's how I feel about this lipstick right here. Okay, so I've done some lower lash mascara. I will say that it does really elongate the lower lashes. However, again, because it's so liquidy, you can get messy. Like, I will say that it can get messy, so you just have to be really careful when using that mascara, and then you'll be okay. What is next, people? What is next? I actually don't know. What's next? What is next? I think we're done. I think we're done. I think we're done. Okay, so let's just set this face, and then yeah, I'll be right back to give my overall and final thoughts, people. Yes. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that it wasn't like a mishmash of too much and me just chatting rubbish in between. If it was, soz, you know, that's what you get here on the Zima Cave channel. We ramble a lot. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Please give me your feedback in the comment section down below. Like, let's have a chat about your thoughts on any of these products, and if you've tried them out as well, please let me know, because I appreciate all the feedback that you guys can give me regarding the things that I do here on my channel, whether it be good, bad, but always try to keep it constructive. So let me know in the comment section down below. Give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share the word. Tell everybody to come and check out D McCabe on YouTube, because we're going to have some fun. Again, I'm going to continue to work on my lighting situation, because I know that you know, it's not the best, so I'll continue to work on that to improve it for you guys, of course. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm gonna come for your ass, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.